I'm loving it. You listen to what I have to say to you, man. I'm loving it. 氹得佢開心就好氣氛，無非都係。
Never seen the sky so blue. The birds are singing, I got nothing to do. Hey, 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 hey. It's just a sunny day. La-do-da-da-da-da. Ain't no clouds up in the sky. I'll dream them up and watch my daydreams go by. Hey, 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 hey. It's just a sunny day. Ain't got time to worry. The sun is gonna shine all day. I'm not gonna hurry. You can tell the company they can keep my pay.
Wow, French fries, I'm loving it.
Don't forget 薯条三兄弟。
You are right, the flavor is unforgettable. It also reminds me of my favorite, 劲辣鸡腿堡.
Speaking of fried chicken, you must try KFC's.
By the way, pizza is also very delicious.
Then don't miss Pizza Hut.
I enjoy all kinds of fast food, whether they are McDonald's, KFC's, Wendy's, Burger King's, or Moss Burgers.
Wow, you must be a fast food lover.
You are right.
How often do you have fast food?
Maybe 3 times a week or more.
Have you ever thought what
It
will
never
happen
occurs
to
to
you
me.
if you
So,
have eaten
later
fast
you
food
will see the
for
effects
30
of
days
overeating
fast food
No,
in
it
today's
never occurs
lesson.
to me.
So
Super
later
size
you will see the effects of overeating fast food in today's lesson.
Super size you.
Hello, welcome to today's class.
Super size you.
I'm Christy.
I'm Rosa.
We are today's teachers.
Christy, what did we have last time?
In previous class, a study shows us that people who eat fast food more than twice a week gain more weight than those who eat less than once.
Another study also shows that children who start eating fast food at an early age are more likely to become unhealthy.
Really?
Yeah.
So let's see how the story goes on with the second paragraph.
Let's start.
Sure. Here's a real example of how eating fast food can damage one's health.
We are going to show you a very real example of a director who is going to shoot a film with his own experience.
Yes.
And Christy, what does the word damage mean here?
Right. Damage means to harm. For example, a massive earthquake might hit. What happened to the buildings?
It will collapse.
Yeah, so we can make a sentence. The massive earthquake, when the massive earthquake strike, it will seriously damage the building. It means
Good.
the building was seriously harmed by the massive earthquake.
Can say that?
Yes.
Next.
For the second second sentence, in 2003, an American filmmaker, Morgan Spurlock, did an interesting but shocking experiment.
Yes, about a decade ago, Morgan Spurlock, the filmmaker from America, he carried out an experiment with himself, and the results turned out to be very shocking, but also very interesting.
You mean that Spurlock used himself as a subject?
Yes, exactly.
Wow, so
Can you believe that?
It's hard to believe. So what's the purpose of the experiment? To find out how fast food would affect a person's health, Spurlock ate 3 meals a day at McDonald's for 30 days.
Yes, for 30 days, for 30 consecutive days, he ate nothing but things from McDonald's. And
Wow.
his health is badly damaged.
For sure.
Yes.
Yeah, so let's see how eating fast food would influence his health. After drinking milkshakes and eating hamburgers and French fries for a month, he found that he had gained around 11 kilograms.
Tell me, what do you like among these foods? The milkshakes, hamburgers, and French fries? All of them? Alright, Christy. He gained 11 kilograms.
11
That's
kilograms.
a lot, right?
That's a lot weight. A lot of weight.
Yeah, a lot of weight. I also have a question.
Yes.
Why is past perfect tense used here instead of past tense?
Sure, I'll explain to you. Students, let's underline two verbs. One is found and the other is had gained. So you will find a distinct difference from the two verbs. When we want to express one accident that happens earlier than another in the past, we can use past perfect tense. For example, when the teacher came into a classroom, what do you think the teacher expects the students to do?
Seated? Get seated? Normally, ideally.
What do you mean?
But in fact, it's not.
It's not.
Uh,
So before the teacher came into a classroom, all the
Students
students
should have
seated
seated.
themselves. Okay, but we can make sentence like this.
Mhm.
When the teacher came into the classroom, all the students had been seated. Right? So it means that students had seated themselves before the teacher came into the classroom.
Yes. Thank you, Christy.
No problem. So let's move on. He also began to suffer liver damage and terrible mood swings.
Yes. Liver damage and mood swings. Can you imagine that?
Yeah, so besides
He
gaining a lot of
is-
weight,
Yeah.
he suffers.
Great suffer of a lot of diseases. Christy, what does suffer mean here?
Suffer means to endure a physical or mental illness. Like you can suffer back pains if you sit too long in front of the computers. Here we learned that Spurlock suffered liver damage, which
Yeah,
means
it's
his
so
liver is
funny.
greatly damaged or harmed by eating too much fast food.
It's often a disease or illness after
Yes.
suffer.
How
And
about mood
also,
swings?
Yeah. What about mood swings? Are you
A
a
sufferer?
sufferer of it?
For sure, every 28 days, I will suffer
Us girls, I
extreme
know.
mood swings.
And as girls, I think you know
Yes.
about it too.
I always have extreme mood swings, especially when my period came.
That's the time when boys should be very careful about their girlfriend's moods.
Yes, because it's really painful to endure the menstrual cramps. Yes, so be considerate, boys. So let's move on. Later, Spurlock made his eating experience into a movie, which was called Super Size Me.
Yes, his own eating experience in these 30 days are shown and made into a film, which we are going to show you a part of it.
Yeah, so you can definitely see his eating or his diet experience in a movie he clipped as a subject. So let's end the paragraph with the last sentence. Since more and more people in Asia are eating fast food, Super Size Me is a film that Asians should see.
As Asians, how often do you eat fast food?
Well, for
Do you
me,
like them?
I bet most teenagers or Asians are getting more fatter and fatter due to those fast food.
Is there a supersize you around you?
You will see
You will see it in a clip.
in a clip later. So students pay attention to the clip because we'll have
Questions for you and assignments, of
yes.
course.
Be attentive. Stay tuned. See you.
See you later.
Is fast food really that bad for you? I mean, what would happen if I ate nothing but McDonald's for 30 days straight? Would I suddenly be on the fast track to becoming an obese American? Would it be unreasonably dangerous? Let's find out. I'm ready. Supersize me. I'll also have the blessing of being close to a food source almost everywhere I go. I walk past 3 golden arches just on my way to the office. 3 in just over a mile. There are more Mickey D's in Manhattan than anywhere else in the world. This tiny little island is less than 13 miles long by 2 miles wide, 22.4 square miles. And packed into that area are 83 McDonald's, nearly 4 per square mile. Yeah, could I get the double quarter pounder with cheese meal? I think I'm gonna have to go supersize. Look at that. Look at that Coke. That barely fits in there. Oh shit. Aaron's got a, look at that. Look at how big that thing is. Look how big that French fry is. That thing is like 4 feet tall. Double quarter pounder with cheese. More calories than anything. There it is. A little bit of heaven. Mmm. That's a lot of food, man. I'll tell you what. You get all that supersized stuff? That stuff gets supersized? Man, look at that. I just I'm not even halfway done with those fries. Not even halfway. It's like a workout. Interesting. In only 30 days of eating nothing but McDonald's, I gained 24.5 pounds. My liver turned to fat, and my cholesterol shot up 65 points. My body fat percentage went from 11 to 18%, still below the national average of 22% for men and 30% for women. I nearly doubled my risk of coronary heart disease, making myself twice as likely to have heart failure. I felt depressed and exhausted most of the time, my mood swung on a dime, and my sex life was non-existent. I craved this food more and more when I ate it, and got massive headaches when I didn't. In my final blood test, many of my body functions showed signs of improvement, but the doctors were less than optimistic.
Wow, what a great clip! Do you like today's lesson, Rosa?
Yes, of course.
Why?
I learned a lot about fast food and how much bad effects we will have from eating too much of it.
Really? So it's time for you to think about how fatty food could damage our health. So
Yes. We have some questions for you, and the questions are
below. Number 1. What happened to Spurlock after he had hamburgers and french fries in consecutive 30 days?
what other possible side effects did Spurlock have? Suffer.
Number 3. How often do you have fast food? Would you like to consider changing your diet after watching the clip?
4. If you were Spurlock, would you, as a subject yourself, conduct an experiment to find out how fast food affects your health? Why or why not?
Yes, that's today's lesson. Think about the questions after you get home and bring your answers to class tomorrow.
Yes, and see you tomorrow.
Bye.
I'm loving it. You listen to what I have to say, man. I'm loving it.